second part of our final project about our Java programming course. So basically in the past class, we actually did the security part of our application, and basically what exactly we did, we created a password for our app. So we allowed our user to create its own password and then test it to be able to connect to the app. So in the case that the user is wrong, he will simply be able to try again to enter the password. So right now, the next step is pretty simple. We want to ask our user if he's hungry or no, since it's a food app. So basically what exactly we are going to do. So pretty simple, we're simply going to write down a sentence where we're going to ask our user, are you hungry, yes or no? Are you hungry, yes or no? So this is the question that we are going to ask our user. Now the next step is simply storing the answer of our user somewhere. So we are going to create a variable where we're going to store the answer of our user. So let's call it answer number 1, since we're going to have a few questions that we're going to ask our users. So let's do it right here. So we're going to create a string. It will be answer 1. So you can write down answer or just ans1. And then the next step is simply using our scan function to basically be able to write it down. There we go. So right now we have pretty much everything that we need. So when we have all this, what exactly is the next step? So pretty simple, we need to verify if this answer is yes or no. So we ask a question to our user. Then we need to know if the answer is yes or no. So this is exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to create an if statement that will verify if the answer is yes or no. So how exactly we do this? So answer 1 in this case, is it equal to yes? So in the case that answer 1 is equal to yes, we want to return something. So what exactly we want to return? We want to ask the person choose a certain plate, or choose something between 3 different plates. So let's do it right there. So we'll write down a sentence. So we'll ask our user what exactly he wants to eat. So choose what you want to eat between, and we can ask him, 3 different food things. So we'll ask him, for example, I don't know, pizza. We can ask him burger, or fish, something pretty simple. So it's not important what exactly you ask your user, so it can be any plate that you guys want. And finally, what exactly we will do right now. So we are going to basically ask, right now that we ask this to our user, the next step will be to store the answer somewhere. So this is exactly what we're going to do right now. So we're going to store the answer somewhere. So what exactly we'll do? We're going to create another variable that we'll call answer number 2. So this is why I called this one ans1, because each time that we'll have an answer, we'll simply give it a different number. So let's do it right there. So our variable will be a string, answer number 2. And what exactly we're going to do right here, we'll simply write down the scan function. So here we ask our user, hey, choose what you want to eat between pizza, burger, or fish. So this is in the case that the person says that it's hungry. So in the case that yes, it's hungry. So we're going to create another function that will be an else function, and there we're going to write down if the person is not hungry, what exactly we are going to print. So basically this is really the first part. So asking our user, are you hungry? Yes, we are going to return this. So choose something to eat. And basically, if the person says no, in the case that the person says anything, not no, or just something else that yes, we're going to print simply have a good day. So it's possible to create another if function that verifies if the person says no. But personally, I don't want to make it too complicated for the first part of this application. So let's just use the else statement. And basically with the else statement, we're going to simply ask simply write down to our user, have a good day. So all right, have a good day. Great. So right now we have everything that we need. So we have our if statement and our else statement. Great. Now, let's say that the person have answered something else that is not inside of the if function. So what exactly we want to do? We want to force the person to answer something that is between pizza, burger, or fish. And how exactly we do this? So once again, we're going to use the while loop, and basically we're going to ask we're going to create a loop that if what the person have answered is not pizza, burger, or fish, we'll ask the person to choose something that is between those three choices. So how exactly we're going to do this? So we'll simply write down our while loop. Here we go. So we won't need our else statement. Great. So we'll write down our while loop right here. So first thing, if answer number 2, in this case, this variable right here, is not equal to, if it's not equal to what exactly? So in this case, if it's not equal to, let's say, pizza, we'll start with pizza. And if it's not equal to burger, and if it's not equal to fish, we want to return something. So how exactly we're going to write down our end? So pretty simple, with those elements right here that we learned at the beginning of the course. Then answer number 2. Burger. And another and right here. So basically, if it's not equal to pizza or burger, or finally, answer 2 is not equal to, in this case, fish, we're going to return something else.